लेकिन 3 घंटे जब अरनमनई 4 स्क्रीन पे चल रही थी तो मुझे सच में ऐसा लगा कि भूत होते हैं और शायद बाघ होता होगा आसाम से, जिसको आप साउथ में ले आए और अब हम मुंबई में लेकर आ रहे हैं। अगर 100 करोड़ वर्ल्ड वाइड तेलुगु में, तमिल तेलुगु बोथ ओके, सो ओनली तमिल में एंड वर्ल्ड वाइड एक आसामी भूत धूम मचा सकता है, तो आई एम श्योर कि हिंदी also will accept the film with open arms. Karmic Films is very, very proud, very, very humble to be associated with all you beautiful stars. Paveja Studios, this is our first venture together, and we have superstars on board. I'm very, very, very grateful and blessed. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I announce the open forum. I request you all to, yes, the gentleman there.
Q&A. सदा जी माइक नहीं चल रहा है सदा जी का।
Hello, Mr. Sundar. Just now we saw a trailer. It was fantastic.
Thank you, thank you.
And since I was impressed by Tamanna Bhatti's performance very much, and she has appreciated all the artists' performance. So say some good things about Tamanna's performance.
Actually, the thing is, when I finished the script of the movie, I want a artist. That's the core of the movie. Actually, she should be very powerful in her performance. At the same time, audience should relate to her, and she should have a star value also. So we have to put together everything. The glamour should be there. That everybody knows that Tamanna is glamorous, everything. But performance oriented, I want to bring the other side of Tamanna, because I know already we have worked in the movie. I know how talented she was. The movie before that we worked on some movie called Action. The title itself was Action, and we did some miraculous, great action sequence in Turkey, Azerbaijan, everywhere, and she did a fabulous job. Now I want to bring out the emotional and performance side of Tamanna. I think once you watch the movie, you'll understand. You can see it by yourself how talented she is. Because the other side of Tamanna, which before that I think nobody have seen in a lot of movies. It came out in Arnmane 4, and such a fantastic actor, such a dedicated. Because a heroine to nearly survive for nearly 18 years, it's not an easy job. Only the dedication, professionalism, everything will make her what she is now. Made her what she is now. And Arnmane 4, I am very happy, because in the south, nobody expected Tamanna to perform so well, to be frank. And it was a sweet surprise for everybody. And whoever comes out of the theatre after watching the movie, the first thing is they talk about is Tamanna's performance. So thanks Tamanna for creating great, and I tortured her so much. It was, even though she's doing some emotional scenes, it was totally in the rope, lot of action sequences. She's carrying 2 kids in the rope, have to fly, dive, lot of things. Even after the death in the movie, she was having the rope scenes, everything. So difficult to perform that difficult sequence. Tamanna came out with flying colors, and thanks her for making my praise to Tamanna to come out. Yeah.
सर आप प्लीज हर प्रेस मीट पे आइएगा। मैं आपका मतलब मैं कांटेक्ट नंबर आपका ले लेती हूँ।
ठीक है। एंड खुशबू जी, आपको देखकर बड़ी खुशी हुई। सुनील दत्त साहब के साथ आपकी फिल्म देखी थी हमने, आप बहुत मासूम चेहरा था उस टाइम भी, और आज भी आप वैसी लगती हैं।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया।
कुछ कहिए।
जैसे मैंने कहा कि बहुत अच्छा लगता है, मेरी शुरुआत यहीं से हुई है, पैदाइश परवरिश पूरी मुंबई से हुई है, मुंबईची मुलगी मी। बट अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट काम था तो चेन्नई गई, वहाँ पे बस मिल गए, वहीं पर अटक गई। तो एंड बस कहते हैं ना कि कुछ डिसीजंस ऐसे होते हैं कि वो एक भगवान की कृपा होती है, उनकी देन होती है। तो मैं ट्रूली समझती हूँ कि मेरी ज़िंदगी में मेरे बेटर हाफ सुंदर सर जो हैं वो एक भगवान की देन है, क्योंकि अगर वो ना होते तो शायद मैं यहाँ नहीं होती। क्योंकि कहते हैं कि कहा जाता है बिहाइंड एवरी सक्सेसफुल मैन देयर इज अ वुमन, बट आई ट्रूली बिलीव बिहाइंड एवरी सक्सेसफुल वुमन देयर इज अ मैन हु हैज़ अ बिगर हार्ट। and that is definitely my husband. तो बहुत अच्छा लगता है कि आज तक मैंने नहीं देखा ज़िंदगी में उन्होंने मुझसे कहा होगा कोई चीज़ ना करें. कहते हैं उनकी ओपिनियन होते हैं लेकिन कहते हैं कि डिसीजन तुम्हारा होना चाहिए. एंड जहाँ तक फिल्म का सवाल है, हर वक्त जब मैं बॉम्बे आती हूँ कोई ना कोई पूछता है कि आप हिंदी में क्यों नहीं काम करती हैं, आप इतने साल हिंदी में से क्यों दूर रही हैं. वहाँ पर काम था, फिर शादी, फिर इमीडिएट 2 बच्चे, और मैं बहुत ही हैंड्स ऑन मदर रही हूँ. तो 2 बेटियों को बड़ा करते करते काफ़ी वक्त लगा. बड़ी बेटी ये सितंबर में 24 साल की हो जाएगी और छोटी वाली 21 साल की है. तो बस फैमिली लाइफ में रही. अभी वक्त है, तो अभी शुरुआत होने वाली है, तो देखते हैं. बट बहुत अच्छा लगता है यहाँ पर एज अ प्रोड्यूसर आप सबके सामने यहाँ पर खड़ी हूँ, तो उसमें बहुत ही एक फ़ख्र महसूस होता है. अच्छा लगता है कि यहाँ से दूर रही लेकिन फिर भी एक कुछ अचीव करके, ज़िंदगी में कुछ हासिल करके, एक मुकाम पर पहुँचकर आप सबके सामने आई हूँ, तो बहुत ही अच्छा लगता है. थैंक यू फॉर कमिंग हियर.
Hi, my question is to all the women here. Hi, I'm from CNN News 18. I think this was a great week for all of us. Our women shone really bright at the Cannes. Now, your film, which is largely about women, there's, one woman helming it, 2 women headlining it. Earning 100 crores, which is a great feat in itself. What do you have to say about this? What does this 2 achievements mean for women in cinema in terms of money, in terms of everything?
It means that women have arrived. It's high time people stop looking at women. I mean, I definitely do not appreciate when they say, every time a woman achieves, oh, she is shattering the glass ceiling. I said, why these terms are used only for women? It's because they do not expect women to do well. There's a basic mindset where they feel that women cannot do, there's something which holds them back. But I say you give them a platform to achieve, give them those wings to fly high, and women can do wonders. So what we have seen at Cannes and what we see with Aranmanai 4, with of course Tamanna and Rashi, and we have a very brilliant actor called Koe Sarla. She's a character actor who has done a very major role in the film. I think these 3 women have really taken it forward, and I think all I say is stop looking at women with a very pre-assumed mindset that women cannot achieve. Just let them loose, give them that free hand. Like, you never ask a man, okay, he has achieved something, he's broken the glass ceiling. No. So why those kind of phrases is only for women. Appreciate women. The equality has to start in your minds the minute you understand that women are absolutely equal to men, not physically, but when it comes to terms with their professionalism or their talents. I think women are definitely a step ahead of men when it comes to talents. So just let them fly, just let them go free, and stop judging them. Even before you know them, most of the people around, they come with this judgment, a very opinionated and a lot of judgments about a woman. So I think we need to stop being opinionated about them. We need to stop having our judgments about them and just let them be as they are, and you will see women will be flying high.
I think it's a validation for all of us as female actors that we can hold a film on our shoulders and still deliver. For that, we also need filmmakers who believe in us, filmmakers like Sundar C. Sir and everybody who puts an effort to put such a film on a female's shoulder. And I think art and cinema should be beyond gender. It's high time we treat it like that. And I think films like Article 370 or Crew, or even now our film, have only proven that women are as far ahead as men are. And I think even this conversation shouldn't exist in time where everybody should be treated equally, and everybody and art should be judged by the way it's made and not by who's in it, I feel. And that should go beyond gender. That's what I feel. And I also feel that should also we should get better paychecks in films, honestly, because there is a huge gap, and I hope that happens in time. It's a process, but I'm very, very proud of what has happened in Cannes as well. Seeing those women, it's an amazing feeling, because anybody who lights the way paves that path for all of us. And I'm very, very proud of the film, and I'm proud of what women are achieving. Indian women also, like far wide, worldwide, So I think it's a very proud moment for us to bring this film to you and tell you that okay, this is what we've earned and this is what we are bringing to the Hindi audiences, and I hope that you guys watch it and the numbers go even higher up, because that really validates our existence in the industry is what I feel. Thank you.
Hi, Mayur here from Beyond Bollywood Center. क्योंकि तमन्ना जी ने कहा कि मुंबई मीडिया बहुत फनी है या अम्यूजिंग, आई होप आई एम अम्यूजिंग। तो मेरा पहला सवाल तमन्ना जी से है कि एक फिल्म जिसके अंदर भूत का कुछ नाम भाग हो, तो फिर क्या ये कहना चाहिए कि भागो भाग आया या फिर चल भाग?
आप डिपेंड करता है आप कौन से सिटी से हैं। अगर आप दिल्ली से हैं तो फिर भग ही आएगा, लेकिन अगर आप साउथ से हैं तो आपको बाको बोलना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि एक्चुअली ये आसामीज शब्द है। So yeah, really depends from where you are.
And Rashi, I have been dying to ask this to you for the last few years. सच सच बताना, रसोड़े में कौन था?
अरे रसोड़े में दूसरी राशि थी, मैं नहीं थी भाई।
And Sundar, sir, I've been reading about that. I've not seen any of the film, but I've read all about them. And you're playing advocate. I think this is the second film where you're playing the advocate. So I wonder, like usually in a horror film, you'll find a hero playing a doctor, a cop, a psychiatrist. लेकिन अगर when he plays a lawyer, I mean, there's no option of even throwing the law books at the ghost.
No, just as a character, it doesn't influence anywhere in the script. Just as a character, I have to do some job. So it's a lawyer. So nothing particular reason to play a lawyer or a doctor in this movie.
And Rachi, you briefly mentioned about horror films, how you like it, and I want to know from both Rashi and Tamanna, like growing up in Bombay and Delhi respectively, what were the kind of horror films, if you can just talk about that experience growing up in these cities and the kind of horror that you look forward to in your younger days?
I think बचपन में तो कोई हॉरर फिल्में देखना चाहता नहीं है when you're growing up, but I think I started loving horror films when I was growing up as a teenager. तो मुझे उर्मिला जी की एक फिल्म थी भूत, yeah, that was one of my favorite हिंदी horror films. And usually हम horror films देखते हैं तो इंग्लिश फिल्में ही दिमाग में आती हैं, जैसे कंजूरिंग है, तो वो सीरीज आती हैं. But I'm very happy that मुझे नहीं पता था कि in time in life I will be a part of a series in the horror genre, so I'm very happy and proud to be a part of it. But हाँ, बचपन से हिंदी में तो मुझे भूत याद है, और नैना उनका नाम था शायद फिल्म में, मैम का. So I remember that very clearly because I remember that film shook me because she was fantastic in the film. और I think horror as a genre should be explored more, ऐसा मुझे लगता है, because बहुत सारी ऐसी कहानियाँ हैं जो स्पेशली हमारे इंडियन फ्रेम में, बिकॉज आई फील बहुत अलग अलग जगहों से अलग अलग, जैसे हमने तमिल फिल्म बनाई एक असामीज भूत के बारे में जान के, तो आई एम श्योर दैट देयर आर सो मेनी मोर स्टोरीज एंड आई होप ऐसी स्टोरीज बनती रहें और हमारी हम जैसी ऑडियंस एंटरटेन होती रहे.
एक्चुअली मेरी फेवरेट फिल्म सेम एज राशि हिंदी में भूत रही है. उर्मिला जी का काम बहुत बहुत उस वक्त सब हिल गए थे, क्योंकि इस किस्म का परफॉर्मेंस तो हमने देखा नहीं था और उनसे ऐसा रोल एक्सपेक्ट नहीं किया था. लेकिन जो इंग्लिश फिल्म है, जो शायद मैंने इसी थिएटर में देखी थी, आई डोंट नो इफ इट वाज दिस थिएटर बट इट वाज अराउंड दिस एरिया, वाज हाउस ऑफ वैक्स. एंड उसमें ना वो मार देता है लोगों को, उनको अलग अलग तरीक़ों से वैक्स इस्तेमाल करके उनको मार देता है. तो उसके बाद मैं वैक्सिंग नहीं कर पा रही थी, क्योंकि एवरी टाइम आई वुड वांट टू गो फॉर वैक्सिंग आई वुड जस्ट थिंक ऑफ दिस मैन ट्राइंग टू किल पीपल विथ by putting wax on them and चिपकाविंग them and then I don't know, doing strange things.